Oh, that was. Oh yeah,
because I played. I played.
Well, you can full screen this. All right, so guys, it's us from DOT, and today we are kind of playing FNAF 2. I don't remember what exactly happened to the audio to this. Something happened, so we're just gonna be commentating our own video in the future.
Spoiler alert: Austin fucked it up.
More than likely. All right, so we're starting the first night. Because I think we were gonna skip this one, but we decided not to because it had how many nights?
We beat 3 nights in one go.
Yeah, so that's why we decided we won't skip this one because it's the first episode of FNAF 2. Oh god, this game. This game was, if I recall, this game was the hardest one out of all of them.
No, God no. Do you not remember Five Nights at Freddy's 3?
No, I feel like FNAF 3 went well for us comparatively. We couldn't get past night 4 on this.
No, Austin, I died on the first try at night 4, and then I restarted the game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's why we didn't get through night 4 of FNAF 2. Because...
No, we actually got up to night 6.
No, we didn't. We never got that far.
I guarantee you got up to
my
night
phone
5.
just went off.
That's okay, whatever.
Yeah. No, I guarantee you, we never got that far.
Okay, so see, we have 30 minutes to talk FNAF. It's all going to be about FNAF right now.
Yep.
So, Austin, you now know everything because someone spoiled it for you.
Well, not just that, but I also...
You know it's not pronounced Spring Jack.
Good old spring trap. But no, yeah. Well, I mean, we played through a lot of the games. I've watched all of the Sister Location videos that have come up. Like, I watched the Markiplier Let's Play. I watched Achievement Hunter play through it. And of course I've watched any of the new and old game theories on FNAF. I should probably watch some different theory videos than...
I watched Trucicle.
Trucicle?
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Because he had a theory that everyone kept like making this weird misconception. By the way, this is going to have spoiler alerts all around. I'm not going to put a banner up or anything for it.
Yeah, it's just going to be the whole
because
video.
like it's going to be all about FNAF.
Yep.
So, at the end of the game, after Sister Location, when you do custom night modes, it's been revealed that Michael was the night guard.
Of the first one, right?
No, of Sister Location.
Of Sister Location, okay.
And it turns out he's Springtrap, because he's the purple guy.
Yeah.
He's literally purple.
Yeah, because he turns purple because of his skin.
Yeah, because his skin decays.
Yeah.
And as you know, when Priscilla and I get together, it's really bad news for you because we're always like debating on
I love it.
who
You two,
Springtrap is.
Yeah, I love you two. You two just go back and forth with different theories. And you know what I love? And back to the video, is that we're not really paying attention to this because it's night 1 of FNAF 2, which, mind you, I have died before. When I was trying to get back up to I was like, I'll see if I can get us back up to night 4. Didn't happen. I got through night 2. I got through night 1 by like the skin of my teeth. Night 2, they just like, brought me into the alley and, tore my skin off.
Yeah.
Well, tore my skin off, beat me up, whatever, same difference.
I'm pretty sure they did both. I mean, why wouldn't they do both?
Yeah, right? They just take my skeleton out and put me into an endoskeleton. It's kind of redundant.
Yeah,
but,
so there are 2 very important names in FNAF's lore. William Afton and Henry.
Yep.
We don't know Henry's last name. At least I don't know it.
Henry Fuckface.
No.
Okay.
We won't do that. But everyone just assumed that because William Afton's name was thrown around in Silver Eyes.
Well, yeah, and it was at the beginning of Sister Location, right after Silver Eyes had come out.
Well, see, here's the issue though. William Afton, yes, is the purple guy in the book. But like Treesicle sat down, he's like, okay, fools, let me sit you down. Let me slap you all silly. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay? We all just assume, and you know what happens when we assume. You make an ass out of you and me. Because, okay, ready? Let's take everything we know about FNAF. Ready? Ready? See it? See Silver Eyes? Take that out of the equation. Yeah. Everything? My theory now. Matt Pat, take a back seat. Watch this. Okay? He's like, we all just assume that Michael's last name is Afton because William Afton is the purple guy in the book. Where in actuality, that it could be his father, it could be Henry, the creator of the animatronics that has been revealed in FNAF World.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
there goes Mangle. Freaking the fuck out.
Whatever camera she's on, she's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, but no, I mean the thing for like FNAF and Silver Eyes is everyone wants, even though technically Silver Eyes is supposed to be separate canon, everyone wants to take it
as canon.
Yeah, well, they want to mix it in because think of it this way. If you took Silver Eyes as its own thing, it would be its own, like, all the mysteries are basically revealed. Was someone there?
I do it all the time just to get in the habit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the game you have to do it. Like,
yeah, you're constantly doing it. But yeah, no. They want to take it because it answers so many questions. It tells us who's the purple guy is. It tells us why he's doing it. It tells us all the answers. But in actuality, the problem is that the main series doesn't give those answers.
Even that, the purple guy's a totally different person because it's Michael.
Yeah. Well, I mean, saying like, oh, there's Bonnie. But like even then, even if it didn't reveal it, people would like that's part of the main game. Think of it that like there's still no guarantee it's Michael. Like it's the night guard from FNAF Sister Location.
The only reason why people are saying it's Michael is because he was Springtrap was speaking, saying that it was me, Michael.
Yeah.
And then he ran out of Fredbear's Fright.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is the last cutscene. Yeah.
It's secret cutscene after you complete Golden Freddy mode.
Yeah. That's the only one I haven't seen yet. I did because I didn't watch Markiplier play through all of it yet. And I honestly just forgot about it.
To be totally honest, Markiplier did exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well because that's why.
Because like it took such focus that he couldn't commentate, and like I don't.
Oh, there's Freddy. There's Freddy.
That's Toy Freddy. He's a bitch.
Yeah, I know, but he's always there. But yeah, no, because I've seen So it's funny. We were so Slender Part 1 just came out recently, and in Slender Part 1, I'm talking about the fact that I'm trying to flash Slender like it's Foxy. And like I'm like, and it's just funny because we're just talking about how it's probably pissing Slender off. I'm just sitting there flicking the flashlight at him.
If you want to talk about Foxy, let's talk about Dre Wilson for a second.
Oh my God, Dre does not like Foxy.
He tried to play FNAF, and like the only animatronic that gets him is Foxy.
Is Foxy?
Wanna know why?
Because he doesn't close the door. He doesn't look at him.
He doesn't look at him. He actually uses the camera to locate each animatronic, so he knows where they are in the building.
Yeah.
But I was like, Dre, if you just look at the two doors, because like. It doesn't matter where Bonnie and Chica are. They're always going to wait a second at the doors.
Yeah.
At the two doors. You got to really keep your eye on Freddy and Foxy. And he's like, nah, man. Strats.
Yeah. Well, that's Dre Wilson's overconfidence for you. But, yeah, no, the thing for... Was it? The thing for the, final part of FNAF Sister Location and all that is, yeah, like I said, people want to take it as writ because it answers so many questions. But that's not really the point. In the Silver Eyes canon, the questions are answered. It's its own story. It could honestly, they don't need to have any sequels tied to Sister Eyes. Silver Eyes. My sister's eyes. Anyway, oh God, he's right there.
Yeah, Silver Eyes.
Yeah, he does. Well, I assume the name of the book was named after Freddy's eyes. But no, so...
Well, Freddy on the front cover with silver eyes, I mean, I would assume so, right?
Presumably. Wait, is he actually have silver eyes?
Yeah.
I think the new cover that they released has red eyes.
Really? That's weird.
Maybe. I might be remembering it wrong. It's always been on our bestsellers at the store.
Really?
For kids.
Oh, God. I regret buying that book.
I still want to read through it.
I mean, if you want, you can take my copy.
I was going to ask you to borrow it.
No, you can just literally take it.
Fair enough.
Keep it forever. I don't want it.
Fair enough. Did you actually read it?
No. I got it, and then Mel came up to me and she's like, don't even bother. And I was like, what's wrong with Mel? She's like, this is the worst book I've ever read in my life.
I hear a lot of people, the writing's really mediocre, which is really unfortunate, but, whatever.
And, like, Mel's like a reading fiend.
Yeah.
So, like, I took her word for it.
Is, like, Emma level reading fiend, or, like...
No, like, Melanie won't cry in the middle of a restaurant while reading a book.
Oh, Emma. But, yeah, so people want to take Silver Eyes because it answers so many questions, but that's not the point. That's why I like FNAF World. It's amazing that FNAF World has any kind of answers, but its only answer is that...
the only answer we really get is what happened to the creator. Of animatronics.
Yeah, which he created Baby to kill him. Who's prepared for us to play FNAF World?
No one is. I'm not playing that.
Oh my God, we will sit down and we will play it. The game's not as shitty as it used to be.
Priscilla was arguing with me.
About which?
Because, like, I told her, I was like, I think Henry is the murderer.
Yeah.
Like, I think he did all the murders, and Michael got blamed for it.
Yeah.
And, she's like, no, because it doesn't make sense, because, like, William's the one that did all the, was in the intro Sister Location.
Yeah.
And he was like, she can sing, she can dance.
Yeah, he's telling all the features that she has.
And
they're like, what about the murder features?
My retaliation to her is that I haven't gotten to her yet. Because I was supposed to tell her on New Year's, but then, Drunk Mike happened.
Yeah. Drunk Mike and Mario Kart.
Yeah. I mean, Drunk Mike at not Mario Kart.
Not Mario Kart.
Racing games, though.
Yeah.
But, I wanted to tell her this. William Afton.
Remember Brian and Dre?
Oh, yeah, dude, that's
Remember when I beat Dre?
Remember when Dre pounded down like 5 years as soon as he got in?
So funny. Anyway.
But my argument back to Priscilla.
Mangle's moving.
Is he?
Yep, he's sitting in the puzzle box.
Puzzle box.
Puzzle box.
You mean the puppet
He's
box?
in the Hellraiser room. We have such sights to show you.
But I wanted to tell Priscilla that William Afton handled all the business ends. So they are trying to sell this animatronic.
Yeah.
So of course they're not going to send Henry, who doesn't know how to sell.
He knows how to create.
Make.
Yeah.
So send William. The only problem is that Henry probably didn't think of this when trying to sell an animatronic. That someone was going to sit down and find the
murder compartments.
Yeah. And so how do you explain that?
I didn't actually know Mangle could get in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Mangle could only get in the vents and then above you.
I'll tell you what though, I thought this was the video where I do this crazy ass thing with Mangle, but no, that's episode 5.
Oh, is that episode? Was that the one where
you remember?
Yeah,
it,
where
right?
we were like
show?
yeah, we can't spoil it yet. Is this the one that's supposed to come out today?
This is the one supposed to come out. I'm gonna edit it later.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is the episode that's supposed to come out. Yeah, it is, because it's the first episode of 2.
To be funny, Austin, I mean, well, we both sat down and looked at our everything, and we decided to shorter videos. This is exactly 30 minutes long.
Awesome, that's great.
So
oh god, Chica with no eyes.
It happens, and no mouth.
Yeah.
Because she
has no beak. Yeah. So weird. FNAF 2 is a weird one. I always think FNAF 2 is...
See, someone made a fan animation.
Ooh, there's Foxy.
They made one for Markiplier, and when FNAF 3 came out.
Yeah.
It was supposed to tell the story of the children before they got purple guyed, and one kid was hiding in the store, and he hides in the Balloon Boy figurine because it's a figurine, not an animatronic.
Yeah.
And he sees the puppet bring life to Toy Chica.
Yeah. And
then Toy Chica's going insane because it actually has an AI, so that was the best vessel that it can do.
Yeah.
And it goes insane to the point that it rips its own eyes out, and then it hits the wall and its beak falls off, and that's why she
Toy Bonnie's in the vent, and he's gonna do his thing where he goes across the screen.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think he was at that point yet.
Yeah, no, he left.
Oh,
no, Mangle's in the vent.
Yeah, now he is. So interesting thing I think is so there's a recent playthrough Markiplier did.
Markiplier.
It was another FNAF fan game. It was one. It was only gonna be it was a really crumbly made game, but it was made by a 13-year-old. So it's amazing what he did. It was a FNAF 2 game using Joy of Creation animations.
Yes.
Where it was.
I've seen this.
Yeah, where you were literally in the FNAF 2, and you had to run up to the puppet's box and wind it up. It was really cool. It really looked cool. And it was impressive to see it.
Oh, I just saved that. You see that?
Yeah, I did. You just stopped Bonnie and were able to wind up the music box. But yeah, it was really impressive to see a FNAF game where someone was moving around like that. Besides,
well, it's not Nixon does the Joy of Creation.
Yeah.
And he's still working on it. That's the perfect free roam FNAF game.
That's the one in the police station, right?
No. This one is
Oh no, yeah, Joy of Creation. That's the one where you're in the house with them.
Yeah, and
that one was a good one. That one was really good.
And he's still working on it, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and it's still a good game. Oh yeah, because you play. He made one for where you play in Fast Furious Fright with Springtrap. I was so tempted to say Spring Gag.
Yeah, he did do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched Markiplier play and I was really amazed he could get through it. You know what I realized? And I was watching me play Slender as well. I get so lost in the dark on a map, because
I don't know how, but I'm always
there. Mangle's chilling out.
Is this another episode where I do it?
I don't know. I think this one might be where we die to Mangle.
We're 4 a.m.
Yeah, but he's chilling out. He's hanging out. He's hanging in our window, snatching our people up, trying to rape them.
I think we're gonna get got.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, and now we have Balloon Boy.
In here.
Oh my god, everything's coming at us.
Yeah, seriously, Night 2 in FNAF 2 is so hard. I could not beat it whenever I did it on my own. Oh, hi.
Oh my god, do I do it twice?
Hi.
Oh, Balloon Boy!
Thanks for the assist, Balloon Boy.
Fuck boy.
But, what was that? Oh my god. Anyway, what was the one where you're in the police station? It was the really hard, crummy, free roam one where, not FNAF animatronics.
Yeah, no, it was the cheesiest. It was an Outlast.
Yeah, and it had a really, really bad voice actor was like,
There was only
welcome to
two-
the police station.
Yeah, there's like 2 voice actors, and like the only lines that the main character gets is like, "What the fuck? What the hell? What's going on?
What is happening?"
Ah, dude, it was really bad. Hey, you know what? It's better than what we can do.
Dude, I've always wanted to make a game, like an RPG Maker game or something like that that's not shitty.
Well, you know, Toby Fox did that. Look how successful it happened for him.
That's true, he did.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think Toby Fox was thinking so far outside the box, and with such a simple idea.
Yeah.
With like, you know, dying in a video game being like, that's a power coming back, respawning.
Well, not just that, but also it was I think not enough games let you do what Undertale does.
And does it right.
Where you don't have to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
So an interesting thing. I like playing games where I don't where I can go through doing a non-lethal or like a pacifist run or something like that. Not always, but I enjoy it sometimes. Or like I enjoy not like being able to go through a game without killing anybody. Doesn't mean not fighting anybody, just not killing anybody.
Because like even in Undertale, the final boss in the pacifist run, Asgore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to fight him to actually get him to, you know,
to
give
fucking
up.
stand down. But like, so Dishonored, you can fight and you don't have to kill anybody. And then especially in Dishonored 2, they allow you to finally like fight people up front and knock them out still. The first game was more difficult. Let's see, I'm trying to think of another. There's a couple other ones. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear. All those games you can go through without killing anybody. I don't know about the very original like Metal Gear Solid because I was playing that recently and that game's fucking difficult to knock people out in. People do not stay down in that game. They get knocked out and they get back up.
I believe it.
Like you'll be playing that one soon.
I gotta spoil shit, man.
I know I'm bad about it because I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Doesn't mean I'm gonna reveal the entire lineup.
Yeah, fair. But okay, so in later ones it's easier. You can play the whole game without killing anybody. You know what game I realized is technically non-lethal, but the game just won't let you? Assassin's Creed. You can go through an entire game without killing anybody because after you beat them, they're just down on the ground rolling, but they're not dead. And the only way you can do that is fighting people with your fist. And there's no way to improve your fist. But the game still counts as kills, so it doesn't actually matter. But I was like, I'm going to go through this game without killing anybody. It's so hard because there's only one extra weapon that increases your fist damage. And it's just impossible. And it pissed me off because I was like, this character of, like, I'm not playing, you know, Assassin's Creed 4 where I'm a pirate and I don't give a shit about killing people because I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
In Assassin's Creed 2, your guy's always like, we don't have to kill people, and then I slaughtered 15 guards and left like 15 orphans behind me.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the game, you have the villain cornered. I've murdered all of the people up to this point. He's like, I don't kill people. Right? And I'm like, you've literally killed no one up to this point. I think we can kill this one guy for the betterment.
I know if you kill enough people in Assassin's Creed, it will,
Bonnie.
the Animus will desync, right?
Yeah, if you kill enough civilians. But regular guards, it's totally cool with you murdering them en masse.
Well, they all look the same. I mean, really? Can we all just count it as one kill?
They're all just Italians.
Whoa! Hey, man.
Oh, sorry, Caribbeans as well.
There we go. Like, I was just like, okay, so I can't talk about 2.8. Oh, but there's something I want to talk about in Undertale.
Go watch the stream for 2.8 anyway. What's the Undertale thing?
Oh, I learned the name of the final boss of the Genocide Route's main attack.
Yeah.
You want to know what it is?
Gaster Blaster.
No.
I wish. Anyway, continue.
It's called Karmic Retribution.
Okay.
So.
Oops, someone's pounding around in some room.
The final boss can only use this attack when someone is completely evil. And as you know, I've already told you, the final boss is Asgore.
Yeah.
He can't use the attack until you hit LV19.
Okay.
Because like that's when it does its most damage.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, Austin, maybe we should do this in like sets.
Yeah.
Because like you're like, nah, man, I can handle it. Like, nah.
I feel like, okay. So
everyone keeps saying I'm over exaggerating it. Dude.
No, I'm not I don't disbelieve you on the exaggerating thing. But given your history, Mike, I also feel like you're lying to me about who the final boss is.
What makes you think that? Do I ever lie, Austin, to you?
No. You didn't, like, going back and rewatching Undertale of editing it, you didn't spend the entire game just like being like, Yeah, totally. And like bullshitting me
Whoa,
the
whoa,
entire
whoa, whoa,
game.
whoa, whoa! I never went out of my way to tell you something wrong. Okay, you just started assuming shit, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But still.
Because, like, the only reason why I told you who the final boss is, because, like, Austin, his ball's fucking hard. Took me 4 days to beat him.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, he's that hard.
Wow.
Toby Fox literally made him so hard that you were supposed to, the point of the game is that he was trying to get you to reset.
That's actually pretty cool. But I'm just surprised it's Asgore of all characters.
Okay, so think about it. He fought you when you were nice and he held back. And because he felt bad, because you were the nicest person that ever came to the underground.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do if everyone was murdering murdering everyone?
Well, I like, for some reason I assumed it was going to be Toriel to be the boss. But
Yeah.
is she dead? Like, do you just...
Austin, what did you do in level 1?
I accidentally killed her.
Okay, how else do you get out of the ruins? You have to, it's a complete genocide. You can't, it won't, the final boss won't be triggered until you
Mango's
kill...
hanging out again.
What else is new? I think she's gonna get me.
I believe so. But, okay, so, like, when you kill Toriel there at the beginning, it is a legit just...
If you leave the ruins without killing Toriel, you can't trigger the genocide. It's not a genocide. You have to kill every minion before Toriel and then kill the boss. So, in Snowden, you have to kill... Like, this is why I'm like, awesome, we should probably do this in sets.
Because it actually takes a lot of time.
It takes a...
Because you have to kill all the enemies.
And then you have to actually fight Undyne, which is, like, you already know the thing about Undyne is that she...
Undyne the Undying, yeah.
Which she gets 3 times the amount of determination to kill you.
Yeah. So it's interesting that there's a set number of enemies in each area.
Yes.
That is very interesting.
Fun fact, remember Snowdrake?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you kill him, his brother will come out looking for him, so he looks different. He's wearing sunglasses and stuff. So that's why that's why I'm like trying to convince you to do it, because like it takes about an hour depending on what area
you're in. Yeah.
And then we have to fight the boss, and then once again, depending on what area we're in, that boss is going to be hard.
So do the bosses remain the same for each
No, some of them do change because of like some characters won't be there because they've been alerted that.
Oh, hey, you actually beat that one.
What mangled in the room?
So say if you fight Papyrus, is it still the bone bouncing?
Yes.
Okay. So I saw a video. I think it was on our I want to say it was on I recommended for the DOT channel when I was looking around on our channel. It was what happens when you kill everyone but Papyrus.
Yeah.
I was curious what that video was, but I avoided everything related to genocide.
I mean, I can tell you.
Oh, it's this scene.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I believe this is where the puppet's gonna be like.
Nah, see it. That happens in the other video.
So,
I'll tell you this: if you kill everyone but Papyrus, Sans won't care, because you know Sans is always in the Judgment Hall waiting for you to pass judgment. It's me.
That spooked me.
Did it?
Yeah, that spooked me. I was like, the fuck. Anyway, but so Sans won't be there.
No, he will. He's always there because he has to pass judgment, and then he has to let you go. Cause
it's interesting that Sans is always the one to pass the judgment. What does that mean?
I don't know, because he's a sentry. So in my case, he should have actually tried to stop you. But why would he? Because he's the weakest monster in the underground. The only reason why he has the job is because of Papyrus.
That is interesting. Oh, beheaded Freddy.
But no, it's not beheaded Freddy. He's just laying down.
Yeah, I know. It looks like he's beheaded. I think I said that before when we were beside. But anyway, but so like if you don't kill Papyrus,
he won't care.
What does that mean?
He won't care that you killed everyone else in the underground. As long as Papyrus is safe, he doesn't give a shit.
So do you don't fight him though in the genocide?
No.
Interesting.
I mean,
because I kind of assumed he might be one of the bosses, but I like this idea that he is not, regardless.
I mean, like I've told you his stats before. Why would he fight you?
I assumed it was like a farce.
No, it's legitimacy. He has 1 HP, 1 defense, and 0 to speed.
So is he one of the people you kill?
Kill Papyrus in the genocide route. Sans won't come back because like why would he hang around?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I like this idea. Like I've said, I know a lot of people are like, you can't do the genocide run without feeling bad. I think it's gonna be cathartic to kill everyone. Well, going back and rewatching, I'm gonna be real sad to kill Papyrus.
I know. I know a lot of people. Okay, so when people make Undertale animations, this is how it starts off as when people do animations on the genocide route. Like the main character does a few kills and like they feel bad, and then your companion character then gets that determination to keep pushing you forward to see the ending to that like the situation that you've set up.
Yeah.
So and then at points like like who are we playing as at this point? Are we playing as this character or are we playing as this character?
Yeah.
And
well, I think it's interesting just because the fact that the genocide run, people don't like to play because you are killing all the characters you've gotten attached to. Mind you, there are characters that I've wanted to murder.
Name a few.
Alphys. I got so annoyed by Alphys by the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I get the character arc and I love her character arc and I think she's a fine character, but like there are points in the game where I'm just so annoyed and I just want to. Oh god, it's creepy Bonnie.
And creepy Foxy.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I just realized Bonnie doesn't have like a covering on his hand. It's just like the endoskeleton.
Yeah,
That's kind of spooked.
Spooky, scary.
But like there are points where there is part of me that just wanted to like take Alphys and just like throw her into the hotlands.
Mm-hmm.
Undyne, I wouldn't be uninterested in fighting and actually doing the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Toriel, I actually felt bad for, because like I've said, I always choose. Well, I can't spoil the ending because our video isn't out yet for the ending, but I'm not a huge fan of Toriel. But that doesn't. Ooh, spooky Bonnie was in the vent. But I don't want her to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that's why when I accidentally killed her my first time playing, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you couldn't figure it. Like, that's the great thing about Undertale is that nothing can't be spared.
Yeah.
Nothing can't be not spared. I should say.
Well, I mean, Asgore technically can't be spared.
Well, you just got. Okay, so.
Ooh, Bonnie.
The cool thing about Asgore's fight is that it makes you use a key element. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I had that.
You know what's funny is the screen started blinking like you had made it with the mask,
Yeah.
but I realized it was a few seconds too late when you'd done it. You had done it like a few seconds too late before Bonnie had, after Bonnie had gotten in there, so he totally just like grabbed you.
Yep, sounds about right. Sounds like about my day.
All right, we're still on night 3 with this, but what the hell was I saying?
Oh, no, I was saying, like, the great thing about Asgore's fight
Mm-hmm.
is that the game makes you use a mechanic that you haven't used, because why would you if you can just spare everything with just acting? Toriel told you in the beginning of the game that you can beat a monster in submission and then spare him that way.
Well, that's why at the beginning of the game, that's why when I fought Toriel, I thought that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I'd forgotten about the spare mechanic because she wouldn't let me talk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when I fought her the first time, I assumed I had to attack her. So when you reach her to about like a third of her health, it just drops.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize. I was like, why did that happen? And yeah, that's exactly why.
You remember that weird phone call we got right before we went to Asgore for the actual like perfect ending? And after we finished off the Algamites?
I believe so.
You get to the elevator, you get a phone call, and it's like a strange voice you've never heard before. That's what the texts say.
Yeah.
People say that's Gaster.
What does it say? I don't really remember.
It was like stuff like, are you ready or are you prepared? You're about to, see things you've never wanted to see before.
I don't know why it'd be Gaster.
The only reason why I say it's Gaster because it says it's a voice you've never heard before, and you've already met everyone in the underground.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's not supposed to be anybody that that has an identity. It's just supposed to be like, a voice being like.
Well, see, the only reason why I do think it's Gaster is because Gaster is a canon character in the game.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. No, he is a.
No, I know, but he's not in the game. You know what I mean?
No, he's in the game.
He's a glitch, though.
I mean, a glitch that you can get.
Yeah, and it wasn't patched on purpose, but still, like, Gaster's the anomaly of the game. That's mentioned but not mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but once again, who's the voice then?
Could be anybody.
But
it could be nobody. It could be yourself. It could be God. It could be nothing.
It could be Toby Fox.
It could be Toby Fox.
Oh man, that was one heck of a
I'm
ride.
sad we missed. One of the sad things is
You missed Stem Village.
We did miss 10 Village. Yeah. Spoiler warning: we do not go to 10 Village this week. We never go back. But I want to say, so this next episode of Undertale coming up this week is the Amalgamites episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't say it, but we do miss a little bit. I think we just got killed by Freddy.
Nah, we're safe. I believe in us.
Oh, hey, I actually made it. But we do miss something, and it wasn't on our own fault. It was due to the recording setup. Because recording Undertale was one of the hardest things that we've ever done.
Yeah.
Like
we had audio issues.
Yeah, we had audio video issues going back and editing it. If you're one of the people who watch our videos, you'll notice how many times like there will be video parts where where there'll be like technical difficulties, and I really started getting creative with those. Like I was recently watching the one I was looking for our best of December videos. I was working on the montage, and the video for I want to say episode 6. It's where we go into Bluey's house, and you go in there and we go to look at the music, and there's a point where we just stop syncing and it just bleeps and goes to the next part. And I remember that part being so confusing, and I left it in there. I left it in the video. Is where you can see the video cut, but the audio keep going. Mm-hmm. And that was just one of those moments. I think that was one of the first major moments of Undertale where I was just like, oh my god.
Well, no, remember I was like, okay, Austin, I'll help you out with Undertale. I'm gonna start editing the odds. Mm-hmm. And like episode 7, I was like, Austin, there's something wrong. Mm-hmm. And like I couldn't figure it out. And you sat down. You're like,
oh, we're dead.
Nah, man, I believe in me.
Nah, you did way too late.
She got nothing on me. I knew we were dead.
Oh my god, I'm actually jumping. You know why? Because we don't have the delay.
Yeah. But, dude, imagine we were playing Fnaf 4, which I do want to go back and play Fnaf 4.
Spook Mrs. Spectacular, the sequel.
I mean, we can continue playing Fnaf after Spookmas.
Yeah, no, I know we can.
But I think that's the end of the video. Yeah, it's the end of the video.
It's the end of the video.
Yeah, someone put an end card in. Thank you.
Shit, it's your job. Oh, man. But that was fun. Alright, so,